Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Edgewater Saskatchewan. And today we will be doing a little bit of an experiment. So as you can see, I've set up two harvesters and the swather. We will be swathing this flax field. We're going to go down and back and then pick it up with the 780 combine with the pickup head. And then we're going to run two passes with the Massey Ferguson. That's the other combine. And the reason we have that is because this swather header is exactly 9.2 meters. The header on the Massey Ferguson combine is exactly 9.2 meters. So we're going to get the exact same length from both headers, which is what we want. Or otherwise this experiment won't work. We aren't, once we determine the results, we're going to finish this field with the best yielding process, whether that be the swather or the normal combining way. I have gone around one time around the headland with the S780 with the 3.7 meter header. It's over on the northeast side of the field with the semi. Also, we will be dumping, well, I guess we won't be dumping anything because we won't have to, but both combines are empty. I did unload the headland part of it into the semi, so the semi is half full already. It is rumored that you get 20% more if you swath it. That's why we are doing this experiment. Because I want to know for sure. Alright, that is 2 passes done. We'll go ahead and put it off to the side. Out of the way of everything. We're going to hop into the Massey Ferguson and get it started, because we can hire a worker on this. We're going to set him off, and we'll hop into the S780, and we'll get this going. This is going to be a little slow of a process, but I want you guys to watch. when we hit this other side, we are going to look at both combines to see what percentage they are at as a little mid-time experiment, I guess. Whatever the heck you would call it. Alright, so this combine we are at 9%. And this combine we are at 10%, which is odd. We're at 1257 and 1817. Alright, you need to stop, Mr. Worker. So, let's take a look at the totals. So this combine is at 20%. This combine is at 18% with 3,229 liters and 2,568 liters. So it looks like I just realized that both of these combines have different capacities, so the percentage doesn't really matter. But the John Deere has 3,000 and the Massey Ferguson only has 2,000. So it looks like you do get quite a bit more if you swath it. So I guess we will have to do that from now on. So we'll go ahead and unload this Massey Ferguson. And we will go ahead and return it because we don't need it anymore. So we'll hop back into our swather and get harvesting. This is going to be a very long process. And just make sure you can't hire a worker. Nope, we cannot. While we harvest, we have a little bit to talk about. So, as you all know, Field 1, Field 51, Field 50, and Field 7, right on the right-hand side in the middle, with all the orange and yellow, it is all one big field. And Field 1 is all plowed because it needed the plowing state. The rest of it is under cultivated state, or it's under harvested state. If we just look at in the little menu. So all of this is one giant field. As you can see, once it loads, that a lot of it is different colors. So this is all plowed, and most of this is already plowed. I'm just trying to make it all one texture. So a lot of it's going to be a seed bed and stubble tillage. And I'm missing bits. And I just realized that we can do this a lot more effectively. So we'll do that once we hit the edge of the field. And I have bought in Field 15 here, or Field 50. I have cultivated it under. And I'm going to plant this field, this field, this field. Actually, I've combined these two fields and this field into one grass field, or 3 grass fields, I should say. So that we will be planting that in the next couple episodes before we sleep, because we still have to finish harvesting this field and then picking it all up. Now this is the more effective way. Oh, I have also mowed this grass field, picked it all up, and put it into our productions. I have also changed the farm, the cow farm. So if we just go have a look here, I have added a new building. I got rid of all these trees here, and I added a new building. And then I reorientated this grass dryer, and then put everything from this grass field in there. And then before that, I emptied that and put all the grass in the fermenting silo. And then I put the extra hay inside this TMR mixer. So then we flip around and overlap so it's all on the same path. I'm also curious if we can windrow these swaths here. That actually might be something we should test in this episode, since this is the experimenting episode. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's get a big windrow. We are going to get this guy here. I didn't mean to buy it, but whatever. We're going to lease a JCB. And we will bring that over once we finish this pass. All right, we will leave that there. We'll go ahead and get our JCB and our windrow. Now, what is the easiest way to get into our field? Probably to go straight ahead and turn at field 11. So we have to turn right about here. Now this is the moment of truth. Can we swath flax swaths together? The crop, that is, not the straw. We just have to wait for this to unfold. We cannot rake them together. That kind of sucks. We can, however, rake these together. So while we're here, we might as well do that. And I'm just going to hire a worker really quickly just to move this combine out of the way. We'll go ahead and empty the combine while we're at it. And we will send him down the other way. As you can see, this is what the field looks like at the moment. It won't look like this when we go to plant it with flax in the spring. It will be limed here eventually in an episode. So we will get back to swathing, because this is going to take a long, long time. And we need to make sure that the rake over there doesn't go beyond where he's supposed to go. So we need to keep an eye on him. And I think he's getting to the end. Yes, he is. So we will go ahead and return the tractor and return the windrow because we don't need it. And I don't want something that big. Then we got to tab back over to our swather and continue swathing. This is a really long and slow process. But if you have stick with me this far, I appreciate you. Alright, that's enough for that. Let's go back to our combine and get this started. If you are still watching, please leave in the comments what crops are planted in Canada. More specifically, if corn and soybeans are planted in Canada, especially Saskatchewan. I sure do miss our 13.7 meter header that goes 10 miles an hour. And I can't wait to see if there's going to be a modded pickup header that goes a little bit faster. In multiplayer, this would be great. We'd have one guy swathing, one guy picking up, one guy baling, and one guy with the grain cart. It'd be a perfect setup. But in single player, this takes a long, long time. Now imagine this with our big giant field across the road. Because that's what it's going to come to next fall. So I might recruit some help for that. We'll just have to see. I would say we're about a quarter of the way done with this field. The rest of it will take a very long time, because I am just one man. We are only hitting 44% right now, which I was expecting a little bit more. We'll see if we can hit 50% by the time we're done with this row. We are 50% full, so we hit our goal. We'll go ahead and bring the auger out and finish this last little piece. We'll turn our lights off and we'll go off to the side and we will hop into our grain cart. And that will do it for today, guys. I will see you in the next episode. Goodbye.